Hello everybody, welcome to another NASCAR Heat 5 Career Mode video. Today we're going to the penultimate race of the season, penultimate race in my Dirt Series career. We're going to Charlotte, the Goodies 100. This is 25 laps. Let's get into it. Okay. Now I just have to wait till the loading screen's over. So how was that, guys?
That's actually really good. I'm being completely honest.
feel like I can't do this.
You're fine.
Just trust the process.
Remember, we have a plan B.
Okay.
We have a plan B. Look, do you hear Rosie up there?
Yeah.
Do you hear her?
That was good. Hello, guys, and welcome.
Shut up.
They're not listening. Like, it's not live.
I could hear this back.
What?
I could always put this in the video if I wanted to.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
I have to subscribe to you.
Oh,
I know.
What is it?
I will.
No,
I have your number.
another
I'll text it.
Xbox,
I'll text it to you.
Another
I don't think
Xbox Cup Series.
Why?
Mom has to add it to mine
Oh, come on.
to do that.
Hello, everyone, and
Oh, sh-
welcome... Oh, sorry.
So as you can see, this is one of the cookie cutter tracks that I call it. So this, Texas, and Las Vegas are all exactly the same with only minor differences. So I know that we'll do pretty solid at this track. So I'm going to practice and let's see how this goes. So as you can see, I did not hit my goal in practice. It was a 15.041. I only got like 0.6 above that. So I don't think we'll have a great qualifying position, but I always have better pace in the race. So let's get into qualifying and see if I can get a better lap. So coming to start our flying lap, do a little bit of a wheelie there going around turns 1 and 2, trying to get a good run out of turns 3 and 4 for this lap. As usual, this is no pressure for this race. We've already won 2 races in the playoffs. We are locked in heavily to the final race in Eldora, Ohio. So, coming out of turn 2, we did a great turn there. You want to get as close as possible to that grass without touching it, because like other tracks, that grass will slow you down a ton. As we're going to come out of, we hit the wall out of turn 4, and we'll qualify with a 15.819 in 16th. So, we will be starting on the outside lane if nothing changes. Let's see. We will still be starting in 16th, so I don't think anybody had any issues. But let's go to the pit reporter to see the news.
Leslie Gomez is mad at you. Watch out. Terrence Russell is your friend, so he will help you on the track. Caleb Steven is also mad at you. Watch out.
Thank you for that pit reporter. You may have heard her voice before. You'll have to comment down below where. But here we come to the green flag. Starting on the outside of our rival, Anthony Norton. He's been mad at us. We are green for Charlotte in our penultimate race of the season. Down the back stretch, front stretch, beaten and banged with Norton. He's going wide. We're going to cross him up. Now making contact with Gomez. Side by side down the back stretch already. Lap 1 chaos already down the inside of Gomez. Making a little bit of contact side by side, getting the run off of turn 4 and taking 15th place. Sending it down the inside of on Jones, trying to get by him, making more contact. We don't want to make any more enemies than we already have, so I'm going to try to stay as far away from him as possible without making contact. I was going to make more, actually accidentally make more contact. We're going to send it in again through turns 1 and 2, and Gomez pushes us through the corner, trying to spin us out, not going well for her, as we're going to really send it down the inside. Brock goes wide. Or another one of our rival and our former teammates side by side. We blocked off Norton. 3 wide down the front stretch almost. Getting past Ackerman now down the outside. Ackerman's now our friend side by side with us. Going through turns 3 and 4, we slow down as Gomez pushes us through the corner. We're going to be side by side with her. Coming at turn 4. We do keep our position though. We're in 11th. Trying to get that extra point for being in 10th. For these stage points, side by side, making contact with David Ryan. Not David Ryan, my bad. I forget who he is, but we're going to be side by side, almost with our rival, our longest rival of Willis, down the front straightaway. 1 lap to go in stage 1. Coming out of turn 2, going to send it down the inside of Ryan. I knew we had good race pace. Getting in front of Ryan, we're going to finish in 8th for stage 1. A great stage there compared to what I was expecting, as we need to have even a better stage if we want to win this race in stage 2. So we're starting on the outside again, which I'm not happy about. I would rather start on the inside so we can get the run immediately. Starting the outside of Roy Wood, who is not a rival, I believe. We are green for stage 2 here in Charlotte. Send it down the inside. Making contact with Roy Wood as he's going down the inside of us. As now Eric Wright's slowed up, side by side. Sending it down the inside of Wright. We're going to get by. Up to 4th now as we get by Anderson on the outside as well. Down the inside again, Stevenson and Hunter having a giant battle right ahead of us. 2 dirt semifinals contenders in this final race, this cutoff race actually, in the playoffs. As Stevenson's gonna get by him, as we're gonna try to catch up and get by Mark Hunter. Down the backstretch, we're really gonna go as deep as possible into these corners. Almost touching that grass. Gotta cut the grass. Gotta edge it. Send it down the inside. Turn right to go left, as Doc Hudson would say. As we're actually gonna take the outside line to see if it gets us any more speed. But no, Mark Hunter is going to pull away. And Tony Stewart is getting pressure from Caleb Stevenson. Caleb Stevenson is going to take the lead through turns 1 and 2. He's going to now pull away with it. He's trying to lock himself in to... no, he doesn't even need to lock himself in. He already won last race, as he's just trying to go for style points at this point. As we're really going to try to send it down the inside. 2 laps to go in stage 2. We're going to have to settle for a 4th place finish as long as nothing else goes wrong. Final lap of the stage, we're going to go down the inside. As no, there is actually no chance that we get up to 3rd, but we are going to have to make sure that, I believe that is Cody Brock behind us, does not get up to us, and it is true, we are going to finish in 4th for stage 2. A great stage. Gained up 4 more spots during that stage, but hopefully we can gain even 4 more spots so we can get up to 1st and win our 3rd race of the playoffs. We're gonna have to start on the outside again, starting in 4th. This has been a rough race for the restarts, as if we can get past Mark Hunter, we just need to hunt down our 2 rivals. And Tony Stewart, we are green for stage 3 here in Charlotte, the second to last race of the season, as we're going to be 3 wide through turn 2, as we're going to be side by side with Tony Stewart for the lead. Sending Tony Stewart up the track. He makes contact with the outside wall. I can see in my mirror. As we're going to be 3 wide coming out from turn 4. We're all 3 of us going up the track side by side. We're going to try to get the run off the corner. As no, we're going to get past for 1st. As now Anderson's down our inside. Anderson flies up the track, makes contact with Mark Hunter, as we're going to drop back down to 5th. Making more contact with the 98 car, of Davis, as we're going to keep falling backwards, and now Scott passes us. He goes up the track though, and almost makes contact with the wall, as we're almost going to make contact with the wall. We get super loose coming out of turn 4. Not a great restart at all for us, as we got passed by plenty of people, as Wright is going to block us off. He stops our run, as we're going to really send it down the inside. I am fed up with what he's been doing to us all season. And pretty much 2 seasons in a row, we're going to slam him into the outside wall. And that will cause a caution. This may have just saved our race. We are starting on the inside, finally, for once this race. I did not intentionally do that. He's going to be super mad at us. He's starting on the outside of us. He is probably going to immediately cut down. Watch, here he goes. We are green for the probably the last restart of the race. 3 laps to go, as we're going to send it down the inside of Davis and Anderson, making contact with Davis. As we're going to be side by side. Davis goes up the track. Hunter goes up the track. Anderson down to our inside. We make contact with Hunter. Heavy contact. 3 wide coming out of turn 4. Scott and Hunter make contact. They go up the wall. Eric Wright side by side. 3 wide coming out of turn 2. 2 laps to go in the race. 1.5 laps to go in the race, actually. Taking this outside line so we don't make any more contact, as now Hunter and Wright are having a huge battle. We're going to send it down the inside. Final lap of the race. Side by side with Wright coming out of turn 2. We are not going to get any better than 6th. But if we really try hard enough, we're going to get past Wright. But no! That's Cody Brock going down our inside. He's going to steal 7th, and we're going to finish in 8th here in Charlotte. Kind of a disappointing finish, as we were at one point all the way up to 1st through turns 1 and 2 on that restart for the start of stage 3. But this was pretty much an uneventful race, depending on how you look at it. So like I said, we finished in 8th as Eric Wright stole 7th from us on the final... Actually, no. Cody Brock stole 2 positions. He's the one that passed both me and Eric Wright on the last lap to get into 6th. So we ended up finishing in 8th compared to where we would have finished up in 7th. So we gained $3,500 from that race. As, again, we were locked in to the final round already, as Tony Stewart wins that race, I believe. Him and Caleb Stevenson and Mark Hunter, that is the final four right there. It's going to be me, Tony Stewart, Caleb Stevenson, and Mark Hunter battling for a championship next round in Eldora, my home track. So let's get to the stories with our pit reporter.
Fastest lap led goes to Caleb Stevenson. Most laps led goes to Tony Stewart with 21 laps. On the move goes to Caleb Stevenson, started in 14th. Tough break goes to Bobby Carter, started in 6th.
Thank you for that pit reporter. That was the first time we've ever had a pit reporter on this channel for a race. So that helped out a lot. Puts less work on me, but let's see what happens in the garage. There it is, finally. We made the dirt finals after 5 full seasons of trying to make the playoffs, or even making the finals in general. We finally make it to our home track to actually win a championship. We gained 10 fans from that, bringing our total up to 413, way more than our subscriber count. Subscribe now, as we're going to see, we did not hit our contract. If we finished in the top 5, we would have gotten an extra, I forgot how much money, but there's probably going to be some congratulations. No, Xbox Cup Series advances to the Extreme Dirt Tour Finals. Ticket prices skyrocket as a bunch of my excited hometown fans flock to see me finally win a championship. Kelly Cates is congratulating us, as we're going to compliment, as usual. Don't want to make any more enemies than we already have. As finally going into our final race in our Dirt Series career. It is Eldora. Actually, we're going for 1 win, 1 race, $2,000. We're winning this race. But that'll be it for today's video, guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.